What's up guys, Beastly Gamer here, welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about Star Wars Battlefield. Oops, I meant Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront beta is available right now and I've been playing it. My wife and I have been playing it. I even seen Briar Rabbit and Robbie playing this game. And I want to give you guys my thoughts on this beta and the possibility this game may or may not be good. First of all, Star Wars Battlefront has no story campaign. So you can forget a really fleshed out story that explains what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you're doing it. Instead, you're being thrown into a world of online multiplayer madness. I gotta say this, when I first started playing this beta, when the first scene of my character going to the world happened and I saw the world, I thought it was a cutscene. And then I realized I was actually controlling the character running around. I was I still haven't gotten my breath back. I was breathtaking when I saw the visuals of this game. It looks absolutely stunning. And yeah, well, it's using the Frostbite engine, so it's kind of what you're expecting at this point. Star Wars Battlefront is a beautiful game. The beta only has 2 stages. One, and I'm trying to remember the name of the planet. Oh, Star Wars fans are going to kill me. One is all ice, and one is basically an outdoor rock-covered planet. And it really looked amazing. It does look amazing. You're running around fast. At first I thought this game was more like Battlefield, and so I had a negative disposition about it. Running around for the first 3 or 4 hours playing this game, I was unable to kill anybody, and so I tallied that up to, this is more Battlefield shit. Battlefield players are going to own me in this game. I'm not going to like this game. And then I realized that my television was not calibrated to game mode, and I was actually lagging out during every game. So I switched it over to game mode, and then I started to win a little bit and have some fun. The multiplayer seems really sound. There are perks, there are things that you can get on the map. You don't actually have to get kill streaks to do it. All you gotta do is run up to a hologram, stand in the hologram, bam, and you got something. And those perks really do add a new dimension of tacticality to the game. I'm really enjoying the weapons. It feels like Star Wars when you see the phasers, you see the lasers shooting across the map. When you look into the sky and you see ships flying everywhere, you feel like you're in the midst of a galactic battle. So they have captured, at least in the beta, the feel of Star Wars. On every planet, whenever there was a battle going on, you looked up in the sky and you saw X-Wings, you saw ships flying back and forth, and they've captured that extremely well in Star Wars Battlefront from what I can tell. So the beta, let's talk about what you get in the beta. You get a co-op, I want to say like a survival mode or a horde mode that you and a friend, you can even do a split screen offline. Go into the game and then waves of enemies come your way and you run around and you kill them together. My wife and I did that first. When I first saw it, I was amazed, and I think it's still pretty awesome. No story though. It's more like a horde mode, but it is really fun. You also get a 16-player versus mode, which is, for me at this point, my favorite mode, because it's 8 versus 8. You run around the map, you got jetpacks, you got all the stuff that's really synonymous with Star Wars, and you're killing each other and holding positions. Basically what you do is you capture a drone and you hold it for a period of time without letting the other enemy team take that drone from you, and the first team to 5, or the team that's winning at the end of the time limit, wins the match. And it's really fun. That's been my most fun so far. They've also included a 40-player match, which is insane. 20 versus 20. There are ATXTs walking around, giant robots, walkers. There's ships you can fly, and X-Wings. If you hop into an X-Wing, you gotta take out rebels. It's extremely fun. It's a really dynamic-based mode because there's multiple things you gotta do. You gotta destroy the ATXTs. You gotta remove their shields in order to kill them. So it's really, really fun. Also in this mode, during the drops, like if you walk into a certain hologram, you can turn into Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. And let me just say this, I haven't gotten Skywalker or Vader yet, but whenever you see them, your heart is stricken with fear because they're extremely powerful. If you shoot at them with your guns, they can deflect every shot with their lightsabers. One swipe, you're dead. They'll take out a whole team in like a matter of seconds, and it's really awesome to see that. I'm really anxious to see what this game is. When you go to the options menu, there's at least 8 different modes, not just the 2 or 3 that they have shown during the beta. There's at least 8 different modes, so there's a lot of replayability. Now, I have reservations about games without a single-player campaign, right? Because to me, in certain games, a campaign is really the bread and butter of what a game is. The only game I can say that really the campaign isn't as important as the Call of Duty franchise, because a majority of people who play COD play multiplayer. Now with Star Wars Battlefront Field, I don't know. Star Wars is very, very heavy on story, and people love the lore, and people love the worlds, and people love the characters. So I'm thinking that this may suffer slightly because people want to engage more in the world, the characters, the world building, rather than jump right into multiplayer. But from what I've played so far, Star Wars Battlefront is an extremely sound game. It moves well, controls well, each weapon feels different, all the perks seem really awesome, and the network has worked flawlessly. One thing I will say that really pisses me off is it's extremely hard to get a party. You got to go through tons of tabs and selections to get your team. You got to invite people, then they've got to go into a sub menu and accept it. Then you got to go to a party, then you got to go to a match, and then they've got to accept the match. All this stuff really seems convoluted. I kind of wish that they made it more streamlined, like Call of Duty, where you could just invite a friend, bam, they're in there. Or like Rainbow Six Siege, you invite a friend, one button click, bam, they're right there with you. I really wish it wasn't as convoluted as it is, because a friend of mine, 9to5Gamers, didn't even know that you could invite people, because that's how ridiculously confusing it is to invite your friends to a game. But so far, I like it. I don't know whether or not this game is going to suffer greatly from not having a campaign. It does have a co-op survival mode, which is like a horde mode, which is actually still pretty fun, but I would kind of prefer some kind of story to go along with this gameplay. Have you guys played Star Wars Battlefront? If you have played it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is the game fun? Do you like the way it controls? Do you like the different mechanics? Do you like the different modes? Let me know below, and become a beast today. Subscribe to the channel. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.